Ariel Henry Independent TBD general elections were scheduled to be held in Haiti on the 7th of November 2021 to elect the president and parliament, alongside a constitutional referendum. However, in September 2021 they were postponed following the dismissal of the members of the Provisional Electoral Council. The parliamentary elections had originally been scheduled for the 27th of October 2019, but were postponed to the 26th of September 2021. The elections were then postponed again to the 7th of November 2021. Mass street demonstrations and violent protest marches began across Haiti on the 14th of January in protest at Moïse's plan to run for one more year in power. Since the 14th of January protest, hundreds of thousands have taken part in weekly protests calling for the government to resign. Moïse was assassinated on the 7th of July 2021. On the 8th of July, interim Prime Minister Claude Joseph's office announced that despite the assassination, the parliamentary elections would still be held on the date set by the Provisional Electoral Council and that members of the opposition would be included in election timetable talks, stating that the head of government promises to hold talks with opposition leaders and other actors in national life to calm the socio-political climate and facilitate inclusive and credible elections according to the timetable set by the Provisional Electoral Council. The United Nations Special Envoy for Haiti, Hélène Le, said that interim Prime Minister Claude Joseph will lead Haiti until the election is held later in the year, urging all parties to set aside differences following the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. Ariel Henry was appointed as Prime Minister later that month. The President of Haiti is elected using the two-round system, with a second round held if no candidate wins a majority of the vote in the first round. The 119 members of the Chamber of Deputies are elected in single-member constituencies for four-year terms using a modified two-round system. A candidate must receive either over 50% of the vote, or have a lead over the second-placed candidate equivalent to 25% of the valid votes in order to be elected in the first round. If no candidate meets this requirement, a second round is held, in which the candidate with the most votes wins. One-third of the 30-member Senate is elected every 2 years. The members are elected from 10 single-member constituencies based on the departments, also using the two-round system.